Salut, salut, comment vas-tu? J'espère que tu vas bien. Bienvenue sur mon chaîne. Je suis la Reine de Dieu. I'm the Hoodoo Queen. Welcome to my channel, and this is Sunsets and Spirits, August 22nd. If this is your first time here, je t'invite to bienvenue sur mon chaîne. Welcome to my channel. And if this is your regular weekly tune-in or daily tune-in, welcome back. I hope that everyone is doing quite well and all of those great, wonderful things. Please make sure that you subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, leave a sweet, kind comment below, hit your notification or postification button, and please share the video. Merci. Thank you all so very much for the sweet comments and kindness in the chat already. Yes, it's so funny. Y'all are like, oh my gosh, she's glowing. No, that's called humidity and she's sweating and have not been hydrated enough. So my fat is crying out of my face. And I don't have any powder on hand. But if you like it, I love it. Bonjour, Impressive Magique. Bonjour, comment vas-tu? J'espère que tu vas bien. Comment ça va? It's the truth. You laugh, but it's the truth. It's the yellow. Yeah, you know, golden colors and things on me automatically just like brighten me up anyways. But I need, someone asked me the other day if I was going to go back blonde. Not anytime soon. I have things I need to do. And yes, of course, happy birthday, Jessica. Joyeux anniversaire. Joyeux anniversaire. Joyeux anniversaire, Jessica. Joyeux anniversaire. Oh my goodness. This heat is definitely working overtime. Well, last year, this day, I spoke that I would cut the heat. I spoke that I would cut the heat last week. And the heat has been cut. We'll see what happens with that though. Just briefly, of course, everybody, the August Community Service is available now. The link is over in the bio, as well as the Working Ritual Weekend, Lifting the Veil, Volume 3. And yes, voila, voila. Stairs and Michael Jackson's. Rebuttals and MJ. D'accord, d'accord, Impressive Magic. De rien, je t'en prie. No, Stephanie, I have not gotten a message, actually. Alrighty, my loves. Let's get into today's reading. I'll be here today. I don't think I'll be here tomorrow. I will be here on Sunday, though. I have to make tomorrow and the next couple of days huge, big planning, decision-making days in order for me to get up out of this space. Remember, this community service is the last community service you will see in this space. Okay? So just be aware. That is something. Hmm. Something I just thought about. Un, deux, trois, quatre, cinq, six, sept. Bonsoir, Chi. Bonsoir. Bonsoir, Marisa. Yes, please give the video a thumbs up if you do not mind. No, I will say though, I mean it was cooler earlier today, but I went out to have to grab me a drink of water a little bit ago, and it's the first time I saw my car set 104 degrees. I think it was just sitting in the sun, but I also think it did heat up some. But it's okay because it's coming down. Like today actually was not so bad. New testimony. I missed my appointment, but Queen, just like you said, we are good. Well, listen, Stephanie, I'm gonna just have to bring you on. I'm gonna bring you on. You tell me what happened, if you can, because I didn't get your message. But the speaker is ready. I would just love to hear your testimony, impromptu testimony, if you can. You don't have to show your face if you don't want to, but the link is in the description box below. I mean, in the comment box. Yeah, I haven't gotten an email or anything from you. So, yeah. Yes, I would love to hear about your testimony. I emailed you. Okay. Yeah, so, okay. Um, so I'm only bringing Stephanie in. So, Stephanie, are you Lucy in here? Because this, because Stephanie has had some pretty major things happening. Yeah. So, one more day until we're in Virgo season. So that's a whole thing that you all need to be prepared and ready for, of course. Um, so we're going to be shifting into our earth energy. Our earth energy. And I'm actually going to be doing some pretty big reorganizing. I just have to. Moving back into the house because I'm moving everything to the house. And there's some options that I have, but I just have to figure out, like, is this the time to do those options? If not, how things look and are set up, etc., so forth and so on. So, Stephanie, are you coming on? Or are you just going to try to send me an email? Because I would love to hear your testimony. But, I'm not going to hold you. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and move right along into our readings here. And we will no, I see the waiting room here. I don't know what waiting room y'all are talking about. So there's no videos. Whenever someone comes up, there's things on my end. Um, and can't hear the live. I don't know. Yeah. So normally when people come up, I'm able to pop them right on up in here in this way. But if there's any other testimonies that want to come through, y'all are more than welcome to. Um, but y'all, let me tell you real quick. Okay. So I don't. First and foremost, have you all been watching the DNC, the Democratic National Convention? Have y'all been keeping up with that? Like it has been such a vibe, and like to me, I don't even care like which way you vote. I mean, I do, but my thing is this: there is um there is a sense of joy, there's a sense of hope, a sense of excitement while watching it. It feels good, to be honest. Now it can all be for play. All right. All right, you there?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, hey, so just a quick testimony. So I did the community service last month for like a promotion with my job. And then I also had got some custom work for you. So I don't know if it's the custom work or the community service, but I did get like a promotion this week. And it's a small promotion, but if I do what I'm supposed to do, it can lead to a bigger promotion.
It will lead to a bigger promotion, but it's like I was saying yesterday in the reading. When you're receiving these small blessings, you get that 20, you treat it like 20K. You get that 5, you treat it like 500K, because that's going to show the spirits that I work with that you are appreciative and grateful for that. So it will bless you in larger than your actual imagination. So congratulations to that. I am
Thank
so
you.
proud of you and happy for you. Felicitaciones, Shelly. Thank you for this testimony.
Yes, thank you for casting for me. Thank you.
You're so welcome, my dear. So and you know, it's going back to the DNC. It's a vibe, it's hope, it's happiness, it's joy, it's no, you know, it's none of the nyan nyan and all of that stuff. And again, I voting this year is very important. It's super important. Um, but they were playing Bruno and line dances. I love it. You know, and it feels good. And I think it's important that it is seen. I think it is important that they carry that same energy throughout, you know, if they get in office. Because for the first time, I think probably in my life, I was like, USA, USA, you know, and feeling good about it. You know, it just sort of it is it is painting a different picture. Whether or not things change, this promotion and the marketing itself is doing a lot of good. But last evening, Coach Walls, his son was very emotional, and a lot of people did well. The people on the other side, the Republicans, or if you are the loyalists, Trump loyalists, whatever you want to call them, um, this Ann Kutler, um, made a post on X saying, "Talk about weird." Tim Wall, 7-year-old son, breaks down in the middle of his speech. Tim Walls responded up under her post and said, "Talk about why your finances keep leaving you." Wikipedia picture. Cutler has been engaged several times but has never been married and has no children. The shade. The shade. Baby said, why are your finances leaving? Oh, excuse me, fiance, pardon. Fiance and finances, because I mean, I would assume. Said, why are your fiancés not finances, but your fiancés keep leaving? You know, his comebacks are like epic and iconic. I love it. Well, to find somebody else to play with, playing somebody else's face, my baby. I'm like, oh my goodness. Um, so yes, she said, I'm looking for a man in finance, blue eyes. Tim said, no, 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 no. So, anyways, that's interesting. But I just love. I even saw a post today that people's like, this is even painting a different picture of modern masculinity. To see, you know, these men in being emotional, you know, and being in touch with their emotions. It is a beautiful example. Whether he is neurodivergent, ADHD, nonverbal. So to be able to be nonverbal individual, neurodivergent, and being able to say that's my dad, what that does to Tim, oh my gosh. But what that says to every other parent that has an autistic child to any capacity, and giving hope, and even that way. You know, I actually, in college, I worked at a farm called Storybook Farms, and I taught autistic children. And actually, the child that was assigned to me, he shared the same last name as I did, but his name was Carter. And he was never verbal. He has never been verbal. At this time, I think he was about 7 years old. And he didn't, it was at a farm. He never really wanted to ride the horses. He wanted to do what he wanted to do. And the majority of the time he wanted to play in rocks. So for me, I'm like, let us just play in rocks. He's at peace, he's focused, and I'm who I am. So I began to take the rocks, and I would take the rocks and trace out the letters of his name and make the sound when I did it. And he would repeat it. And I think probably within 2 weeks, he said his name for the first time ever after we went through the CAR. And I just did it with the rocks. And he and his parents were like, oh my goodness, what did you do? Do you really want to know? Or do you want to know? Because I just, played with the rocks of it all. Kind of kind of deal. And it is so huge. It is so huge to see these things. Um and so and I had a conversation with a friend out at the barn today. She's a Trump supporter. I don't know if she's a Republican or just a Trump supporter. People think they're the same, but they're not. And I was just communicating like, Trump does not create hate. He encourages fear, and fear creates hate. Um, and that I just could not stand behind that. I respect your decisions for whatever the reasons may be, but to have this huge national global, like the DNC is almost as big as the Olympics, it seems, and I'm just like, how beautiful, how amazing, but it just feels good. It truly feels good. um and for that reason, I'm not going to hold y'all today. I'm going to go ahead and get on my job here and get off so that we can all watch and see what happens, because tonight Ms. Kamala is going to be talking. So yes, and it's very relatable, very real, and it just feels good. It feels good I do pray that if she makes it into the office, that she takes, because what they've been working on this 4 years is really what we're going to get to see different these next 4 years. And maybe she will feel encouraged to do another 4 so that people can really give her an opportunity, you know. Y'all, let me tell you something. And y'all bet not laugh at me, but I don't care if you do. I can sometimes, I don't know. My dad, he tells me, Papa Bear, he tells me, he says, Queen, you are wise, but you're not always smart. And I said, you know, Dad, you're right. I am not disagreeing. I'm not disagreeing with you at all. And somebody, my friend or somebody came up to me. This was years ago, years ago. And I was like, yes, so my child is on the spectrum. And I was like, I think the child was like 2 or 3. And I was like, my child is on the spectrum. And I was like, how do you know they're gay at 2 years old? And I was like, what? I was like, you said they're part of the spectrum, like the rainbow spectrum. So you have, you know, and when I tell you, I think I laughed this lady into an aneurysm. I didn't know that's what they say. I did not know that's what it was called. And I was like, how do you know you're a 2? How do you know? And she was like, oh, baby, you touched. But it was years ago. But now I know better. But now I know better. So, what can I say? All right, to my fire signs, where are we today? Where are we today? So I'm late. I had to pick my son up. Hello, hello, hello. Was that when oh no. No. Maybe had some highlights. I don't know. All right. Fire signs. Okay, let me tell y'all something. What's interesting. So I wasn't certain if I actually had pulled the 8, and I was like, oh my goodness, let me shuffle and go do the next 8. So, but I went ahead and just pulled out that first card because I wanted to be certain. I am too tall. Oh, mama, see to play. Now, I'm also not the best with these cameras either. That's why it's already lopsided, but it's going to be all right. Mm, we're going to listen. That's a whole thing in itself, but it's okay. We all have our talents. So, I pull the cards fire signs, and the card is the 10 of diamonds. But the first card I pulled, or that I was concerned with, was the Ace of Diamonds. So, fire signs, both of these cards are communicating, first and foremost, that we should be bringing our focus to money matters, finances, our wishes, our dreams. It says that in the next 24 hours, we are going to get informations, conversations, obtaining things that are going to be aligning with opulence, a large abundance of positive things. Let me go eat my muscadines. Yesterday, I just received a beautiful bookcase, if you will, is wrought iron, customly done, and it also has the grapes on it too. So it's like, oh my goodness. So all these, they're just confirmation after confirmation after confirmation. So This right here is communicating a large amount of blessings that a large amount of blessings that in fact will be showering, flooding our lives. And these are our wishes, our mundane things that we want, beyond the things that we need. But please remember, to much whom is given, much is expected and required. So do not dismiss that. Earth signs, where are you? It's true, Erica. I promise you. It's what he said, and I don't disagree. Earth signs, you get. Merci beaucoup, excited camping. Merci. You get the 10 of spades. The 10 of spades communicates that this is all about protection for you. This is saying that you need to be secure in your money, in your love, with your health, and your spirit. It says, are things secure? That's what protection is about, security. This is telling you, do not spend extra, save, or invest. Emotionally, make sure you're good. Make sure there is peace. So if you need help, you should probably be giving help. With your health, are you being proactive? Don't wait until you're hurting, because now you have to heal. And when it comes to your spirit, make sure that you're wearing that protection oil or your pendant, or you're doing all the things that you have known to do within the classes that you have taken. Ensuite, nous avons pour l'air, the air signs. Air signs, where are you? Oh, you guys, the Democratic National Convention is on right now, and they have the five guys from New York that they put away in prison that are speaking. Air signs, you get the card of truth. This card communicates that this is a moment to assess. Yes, the Central Park Five. I couldn't remember, but I knew it was five of them, and there were guys, so they're the five guys. Oh, Central Park Six. I thought it was five. Central Park Six or five. Anyways, this goes into that space of wisdom versus smart, knowledge, education. But Central Park Six? No, that's 106 in Park. This is five. But to my air signs, this is the card of truth. And the card of truth communicates that this is a moment to assess, reflect, and to be accountable. It's about accountability. Okay? It is about accountability. Really recognizing what What are you doing in your space that may be causing the issue? What are you doing in your space that is assisting with your thriving? But it's about being accountable. A lot of people want to be accountable for, oh, I did this wrong. But you never recognize what you did right. You have to recognize both so that you're able to do what you need to get done. Apologize for what needs to be apologized for. So, for example, I'm going to just be honest with you. You all know that I have the IVF and the surrogacy journey going on. There's a lot of you that's holding a lot of plasma in your body, and it don't sit well with me. You should be held accountable. It's how I look at it. A whole lot of plasma that you can be donating. And the fact that it's just sitting in your body don't sit well in my spirit. So what you gonna do? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay, but yes, the accountability is very important. Very, very, very important. Um, and really understanding that a part of the accountability is also responsibility. It is also responsibility. Water signs, where are you? Water signs, you get the Jack of Diamonds. The Jack of Diamonds communicate that you need to show gratitude and appreciation for what you have, not what you want. Recognize the blessings that you have, not the blessings that you want. In recognizing what you have, you will get what you want and more. It's not that you're not blessed, it's just that you don't see the blessings you want to see. So it is imperative, very important, that you recognize the seeds in your hand and not the one apple on the tree. Before we get into our collective reading, I want to remind you the August community service is available now. Sunday is the last day to get this service. This is the last service that will be held in this location. This is a huge community service. And if I can do what I want to do, there may be a secret live that I'm going to do over the weekend. It may be in the coven. It may not be in the coven. We'll see what happens. It really depends on how my weekend goes, to be honest. But this comes with a class, multiple darts, and lightning struck wood, destruction ash. There are limited, and I will be honest, y'all are sort of dragging your feet on it. But hey, that's not on me. It's on you. Um, because then when you're like, I should have. Well, Queen, do you? No. Je n'en ai pas, ma chérie. No, no, no. Désolée, ma chère. The next thing is the working ritual weekend. Lifting the veil. Tickets are still available. The coupon that y'all had has ended, and it's only 1 month away before we, I think, end selling any of the tickets at all, because we have to lock in the food and all of those things and so forth and so on. So there's that. Now for the collective reading. And remember, you can split up these things into 4 easy payments. The collective reading says, including the first card that I pull, it is all about our wishes, our desires, our wants, the mundane, our money, our finances, money, prosperity. An abundance of blessings are coming into your life. Understand, with the opulent and abundant amount of blessings comes with large responsibilities that you must protect. Protect the blessings as they flood into your life. Be accountable and responsible with the large blessings that you have, so you can have more than what you want. Let me say it again. There's a large, abundant amount of blessings that are flooding your lives. Protect those blessings as they come in. Recognize them so that you may acknowledge and be accountable for what you have and not what you want. Responsible with those things so that you may have more than what you want and desire. But please understand this, my loves. If you are loose with your hand, you are loose with your blessings. I thank you so much for watching this evening. Many blessings to each and every one of you. Please give this video a thumbs up. Let me know how this collective reading shapes you up after this video has been uploaded. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful and blessed day. Merci beaucoup. And bonne soirée.